Hey everyone, Tallara here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Dragonflight. I am here on my upgraded mount, that's right. My mount is blue now and has armor. If you're wondering, whoa, how did you upgrade your mount in between the last episode and this episode? Well, apparently Trace the Cavalry Master sells, armored Vorquins. So, that's how I got this new mount. And anyway, we are going to ride this mount over to Stormsunder Crater. You remember we need to meet Eruzothal there because Primalists have invaded Stormsunder Crater, pinning the ebon scales down at the siege crash. So we're gonna take our fancy new armored mount and ride to the east, over to Stormsunder Crater. It's still a little strange seeing a dragon essentially on horseback, but I like it. I think it's fun. Let's see, what is this? There's a little star on my map that says Contest the Pillager. Let's dismount here and check this out. Contest the Pillager. Oh, he must be a boss. Can we beat him alone? That's always my question is, can I beat this thing all by myself? Let's find out. See more of a group content kind of thing. I mean, so far so good. Interrupt his attack. Oh yeah, we'll be okay. Get ourselves a little world boss down here. I don't even know what this thing is. It looks like kind of like a Draconid. Perhaps that is what it is. Regardless, he had a a boss icon next to his name, so he's going down. Oh no, he got reinforcements. Hold Alt and cast Living Flame to heal yourself. Can I also put this down? Yes, I can. I held Alt and casted Living Flame, but it didn't seem to heal me. Alt 1. Oh no, it did. Okay, cool. Cool. That's good to know. Things are getting a little more tough now that this ferocious Terrasec joined us. Come on. I can do this. Yeah, there he is. Woo! We did it with barely any HP to spare. But we did it. Down goes Contest, and we got an Earthbound Tome, used to break the seal. Let's see. Whoa! What did that do? It gave us a worn book. What once held the primal secrets of Earth now lies dormant with a series of blank pages. And it gave us Earth Shield. Damage taken reduced by 15% and triggers a heal when struck by an attack. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, well... killed the boss, or the elite, whatever you want to classify him as. I've been invited to a guild, no thank you. And here we are at Stormsunder Crater. So I can see how it got its name. It is definitely a crater. And I guess we're gonna have to fly, so thank you for your service mount. Glide over here. Whew. Good thing I got wings. Now, we've got lots of big dragons over here and elementals. Okay.
Keep your talons sharp and your breath hot. Looks like we have a fight on our hands.
Fight for sure. Things look kind of crazy.
We are bound by duty.
Well, Evoker, I hope you're ready to get your talons dirty. And we're gonna learn another new ability. The abilities are coming fast and furious. This is Deep Breath. Take in a deep breath and fly to the targeted location, spewing molten cinders, dealing 6,600 volcanic damage to enemies in your path. Ooh. Cool.
The Dracthyr will find a place in this world.
Alright. Eruzothal says, Proto-dragons flying in reinforcements, an elemental army being conjured on site, Terrasec recruited into their ranks. Our enemy is efficient and dangerous. This operation must have some greater purpose. Why do these primalists seem so familiar? No time for that. Focus on the Dracthyr trapped on the other side of this crater.
Fair skies and strong winds to you.
The Terrasec are unpredictable and wild, like primordial Draconid, if you will. Neltharion considered them little more than fodder, targets for our training. They are cunning hunters and deadly when encountered in packs. Should they gain elemental power from these primalists, they will become even more dangerous. We cannot let that happen, Tallara. Thin their numbers. Slay 7 Terrasec.
Obsidian orders stand proud.
These primalists are summoning an army of elementals. We have to assume they mean to unleash them against our forces. Well, not on our watch. Rain fire upon them, Evoker. Burn those elementals from the reach and take out their conjurers before they summon more. Slay 12 conjured elementals.
Stay true to your plan.
And then she has some quests for us too.
Let us begin.
My memories are still clouded from stasis, but I'm certain we've encountered these primalists before. Dervishian grits her fangs. It is no use. Trying to remember feels like chasing fragments of a dream. Perhaps you can fare better. Look for any clues as to what or who motivates these invaders. We need to find clues about the primalists' origins and intentions.
Renee, I know we have faced an enemy like this before, but I only recall flashes, fragments.
Perhaps learning more about our foes will help us remember what happened.
Okay, I'll take a look. First, I need to organize my abilities a little bit here. So I want to put my healing ability down this way, as well as my movement ability, and then move this. Okay. So I guess we're headed down into the crater. Hi. I want to try out this. Oh, cool! Okay, so not only does it give you movement, also looked like it did a lot of damage. Alright, that was very cool. It has a big cooldown, however, 2 minutes. That was awesome. We're getting a lot of cool abilities. What they're doing here. Looks like some sort of ritual or something, so we're definitely going to interrupt this. Whoa! That was a full dragon. He makes us look small. We've already almost got our Terrasec quota. Here we have, what is this?
Terrasec, we offer you freedom and power. Join our fight against the aspects.
Huh. So someone named Grim Totem recruited these guys. Why does the name Grim Totem sound familiar? It sounds very familiar to me. As I mentioned, it has been a little while since I've played WoW, so my lore is probably a little behind, if you'd say. I'm sure we'll find out who Grim Totem is soon enough.
I require a target.
Not sure how I'm getting memories from these rocks, but look, I'll take it.
Embrace the gift of the Storm Eater. Together, we will unleash her might upon this world.
Interesting. Now there should be one more. The Primalist Leader, in fact, is who we need to discover next. Stay away from the big dragons. Oh, there's Grim Totem right there. The Grand Summoner is right in the middle. Yeah, we won't interrupt him. Look how far this goes. Wow. Oh my goodness, that has so much range. Just picked up some new equipment I want to check out. First, gotta take care of this guy. What's that we just looted? Drake Watcher's Beacon of the Harmonious. It requires level 60, but it's a new staff. Oh my! Hope we don't get burned. Go. That's all the conjured elementals that we needed to slay. Slay a few more for good measure. Here.
The elements awaken! Infuse me with their strength, and I will free the Storm Eater from her prison.
Okay, so that's what they're trying to do here. Infusing him with power, freeing a Storm Eater from the prison. I got it. Now we need to meet back up with the gang, so let's fly to get there. Get ourselves out of danger. Sorry, I accidentally tabbed out of the game there, that's why the audio cut out.
The Ebon Scales are up ahead.
Hi.
We are the shield of the Dracthyr.
The enemy's ranks are growing. For every foe we strike down, 2 more take its place. Focus on the siege Crash. We must aid the Ebon Scales.
Dracthyr will find a place in this world.
Do not mourn the loss of a few Terrasec. Where there is one, scores more lurk in the shadows.
Fair skies and strong winds to you.
Conjured elementals may not be the most satisfying foe, but it does feel good to stretch our wings again.
The obsidian borders stand proud.
The Dracthyr.
The Primalist
stand
speaks
ready.
of unleashing a terrible storm. Could an even greater threat be locked away somewhere on the Reach? Sounds like it.
Fair skies.
Hey, and that got us to level 60. Nice. Let's check out our new equipment. So we also got new bracers. Equipping this item will bind it to you. Perfect. I actually don't know if that's an upgrade. How do I compare again? I can't even remember. Shift, right, okay. So no, the thing that we had before, the emblazoned ruby staff, is actually better. It was still worth equipping the Beacon of the Harmonious because we actually unlocked its appearance. But I'm actually going to put back on my emblazoned ruby staff. Alright.
What is your report?
The Ebon Scales. We got past the Primalist incursion. Now we must reach the Crash. Scale Commander Sarkareth is as tough as they come, and his Wyrn holds the line. But a dragon has the Ebon Scales pinned down. Time for us to join the fight. Take point. Give the signal when we are in range of the dragon. Then we hit it with everything we have. Watch out for ambushes. I have a bad feeling about this. So we need to reach Scale Commander Sarkareth, and the dragon we'll be encountering is Eruzothal, an ancient beast who holds the Ebon Scales trapped.
Stay true.
We need to grab that dragon's attention so the Ebon Scales can strike.
Get us close to the target, and then give the signal, Evoker.
Oh, there's our first ambush. Oh, it's many an ambush, actually. Time for Fire Breath. Should have used a higher level Fire Breath. Also, I think when I leveled up to level 60, I got some new abilities, which I did not check out, because I didn't notice them until right now. So, let's kill these Terrasec.
I need to target something first.
What is this? Fury of the Aspects. Increases haste by 30% for all party and raid members for 40 seconds. Allies receiving this effect will become exhausted and unable to benefit from Fury of the Aspects or similar effects again for 10 minutes. And Blessing of the Bronze. Weave the threads of time, reducing the cooldown of a major movement ability for all party and raid members by 15% for 1 hour. Oh, nice. Okay, so those are buffs. So let's move those up into my top bar. Cast them now. Keep moving. Alright. Signal your allies to cast Disintegrate, which I will do after I kill these guys. Alright. Do it!
The order is given. Attack!
Ebon Scales, strike as one.
These vermin sought to disrupt a ritual! They are unworthy of the dragon blood in their veins! They mean nothing. Leave them. The elements have granted me the power I need. At long last, the mistress of the storm shall be free.
We wake up to find a hostile dragon in our creche, then fight off an elemental army at our doorstep. I want answers, Eruzothal.
Answers will have to wait. The Primalists spoke of unleashing a great storm upon the world. We must stop them.
Alright. Hi.
Report.
You fight well, Evoker, but we had this under control. The Ebon Scales look after our own. Oh, you're welcome then. We get Eruzothal. Sorry, I'm struggling to pronounce this. Ekrozathal's Colored Fang.
Off with you.
Now that the fight is done, you ask me to report into Emberthal. Does Eruzothal expect me to follow her commands? I think not. The Ebon Scales answer only to the Earth Warder, and thus far I have received no orders from Neltharion. Sarkareth glowers. Still, I am not blind to the threat these Primalists represent. I am certain I have fought their kind before, and yet we will rally to the grounds once my people have recovered. You are dismissed, Evoker.
That will be until the Earth Warder is found. My Warren takes orders only from me. Understood?
As you will, but stay alert. There are dragons circling above. Possibly hostile.
Ebon Scales. Gather the signets of the dead. Then prepare to move out.
Well, Sarkareth is a pleasant guy. I feel so happy we came all this way to help him out. Anyway, we're going to ride the Soar Enhancer and head back to where we came from, seeing as we're not getting much thanks around here. Whee! Alright, we're back. As I mentioned, I'm obviously piecing this lore together slowly as I kind of get my mind back into World of Warcraft mode. But I'm only just now realizing, and you may laugh at, some of you experienced WoW players may laugh at me for taking this long, but Neltharion is Deathwing's name, right? I mean, he was formerly known as Neltharion before he became Deathwing, so they don't know what happened to Neltharion and that he went crazy and tried to destroy the world. So I guess at some point that's gonna come to light. But it seems that Neltharion was kind of our boss, the boss of the Dracthyr. So that's an interesting tidbit that I just came across.
Let us begin.
The Primalists empowered their leader in some kind of ritual? Tell me everything.
Serve with... These cultists speak of unleashing a storm.
The threat is greater than you know, young ones. We fear these Primalists seek to release something ancient. Something terrible.
Why should we trust you? Were you sent by the Earth Warder? Where is Neltharion?
Neltharion? It seems there is much you do not know. I am Abyssian, and this is Rathian. We will answer all your questions in time. But we must join forces and strike now, or the enemy will prevail.
This is our home. The Dracthyr will defend it. We will fight beside you, but you do not give the orders here, dragons.
So be it.
Fine. But do try not to get in our way. After all, I know a thing or two about vanquishing ancient adversaries.
Well, that's cool. We got to meet the Black Dragonflight. In fact, we're so close, so we're kind of inside him right now. So as I mentioned, this is Rathian, who for a while was like the only uncorrupted black dragon that we ever met. And then in Legion, we also met Abyssian, who his human form, or I shouldn't say human form, his people form is a Tauren. And I believe his name was Ebonhorn, I think. So it's cool that they're here. It's also cool that they're together. Let's see if we can talk to them.
Do you trust me?
Your leader does not understand the gravity of this situation. My companion and I were summoned here by an ancient warning from someone who was known to have world-ending aspirations. We did not expect to find a race as yet unknown in living memory, with talents granted from all 5 flights. This is concerning. Oh, okay, so they're not even aware of the Dracthyr. The dragons didn't even know we existed. Okay, that's interesting information.
I will help if I am able.
I apologize for my kin's lack of decorum. Rathian is young and often impatient. We were drawn to this reach by a force we both felt deep inside. A warning meant to call our flight here, perhaps. When we first observed you, we were cautious. You see, before our arrival, we did not know your kind existed. It seems there is much you do not remember. In time, I hope your past becomes clear. But right now, we must address the danger in our midst. The lands of the Dragon Isles are awakening, just like the Dracthyr, and it seems these Primalists have come to release an ancient evil. We must stop them.
The Black Dragonflight will protect this world once
Okay, so that's
again.
very interesting that these guys are here. They were called. They didn't know we existed. And now they're here and they're like, whoa, all these little dragon people. Alright. See what Emberthal has to say.
There is much to be done.
If what these dragons say is true, then a great battle is upon us. We need you focused and strong, Evoker. Time to choose your battle specialization. Will you preserve your allies or devastate your enemies? To hone your combat skills to their sharpest, choose devastation. To maximize your healing potential, take the path of preservation. Either specialization will serve you well. And remember, you can change or adapt it later.
Fair skies and strong winds.
Alright, so this is where we get to choose our specialization. So there's the Devastation path and the Preservation path. So Devastation is basically DPS, Preservation is healer. I'm going to be choosing the Devastation path, but as she did mention, you can switch between the paths, so maybe at some point we could try out Preservation, but... Devastation is a specialization in magic and tactics that involve rapid deployment, mid-ranged area of effect damage, and unleashing the power of the red and blue Dragonflights. With this specialization, an evoker can rain fire down from the sky on swarms of opponents and maneuver throughout the battlefield. Choosing Devastation grants Pyre, as well as Mastery, Giant Killer. So Pyre is lobbing a ball of flame, dealing 1700 fire damage to the target and nearby enemies. And Mastery Giant Killer increases the damage of your spells by up to 22.5% based on the current health of your target. Higher health targets take more damage. Cool. Okay. Devastation it is. We got a bunch of new stuff actually that we'll need to go in and check out. So if we go here, go to Devastation. We also have another passive, which is Essence Burst. Your living flame has a 20% chance to make your next disintegrate or pyre cost no essence. Okay, cool. And then our abilities, we also have Landslide, conjure a path of shifting stone towards the target location, rooting enemies for 30 seconds. There are a lot of people in my screen right now. I'm going to zoom out so it's less crowded. Then we have Pyre, which we read about, and then we also have Quell. Interrupt an enemy's spellcasting and prevent any spell from that school of magic from being cast for 4 seconds. Wow. Okay, we got some good stuff here.
I am ready to serve.
Excellent choice. Remember, you can reconsider your specialization and adjust abilities as needed, so long as you are not in the heart of battle.
Stay true.
Look there, across the reach. Over there? Yes. I don't actually see anything happening over there, but she does. Primalist forces are converging on Froststone Vault. The storm they seek to unleash must be locked inside. Emberthal winces, wrestling with her broken memories. We fought this enemy before and won. Altharion commanded that the vault be secured, but I cannot remember why. This is no time for contemplation. Rally with Sarkareth and the Ebon Scales at the vault. Ensure the enemy does not breach it. So, we need to go rally to Froststone Vault.
Dracthyr, do not let the Primalists breach Froststone Vault.
Oh. Whoa! Oh, that's cool. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of dragons in Dracthyr flying across the sky. That is pretty freaking epic, to be honest. Alright, well they are off to battle, but we are going to catch our breath before we join them. We have officially unlocked our specialization. We have a ton of new abilities. It seems that even the dragons are just as confused as I am as to who we are and what we've been doing for the last 10,000 years. Hopefully we'll get some answers, and I'm slowly uncovering some things as well, just as I get my mind turning again back to the world of Azeroth. So hopefully I will see you guys back here again real soon to continue our journeys in Dragonflight. I have a feeling we may probably be reaching the end of the Dracthyr beginning area. It kind of feels like we're reaching the end here, so maybe next time we'll finish and then we can get into the expansion proper. But until next time, everybody, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again real soon.